Warriors got absolutely smoked Sunday against Boston. It felt like the Celtics channeled all that built up anger and frustration toward the Warriors for the 22 finals and used this game to avenge their choke job performance and finally get their get back against a team that robbed them of what should have been rightfully theirs. I'm assuming that's how they view it. So congrats to the Boston Celtics on their regular season championship. You got your revenge. You finally got your lick back. Too bad this game virtually means nothing. It doesn't erase the history books. Look, I'm not the least bit worried about this loss for the Warriors. The bottom line is, this was a scheduled loss. This was the Warriors' 7th game in 10 days, their 3rd game in 4 days, and the last game of a 4-game road trip. They were tired, bro. So when you got a veteran team under those circumstances, coming into TD Garden to face a turned up Boston team with blood in their eyes for revenge, treating this game like it was game 7 of the NBA Finals, yeah, the Warriors were cooked from the start. Let's talk about Curry real quick. While I do admire the competitive spirit wanting to match up against the best team in the league, while also wanting to give the fans who paid to watch him play what they came here for, Steph probably should have sat this game. He was questionable coming into this game due to his knee getting banged up a few days ago against Toronto. While he did end up resting the whole second half because the game was virtually over midway through the second quarter, it would have been nice if he was able to get the full game off. But I understand. The Warriors were coming into this game having won 13 of their last 16 games, including 8 straight road games. No matter what, the Warriors were heading back to the Bay with a 3-1 road trip. The only loss being to the best team in the league record-wise, that's been damn near unbeatable at home. Ask her, you'll take that any day of the week. I don't know whose strategy it was for Draymond to guard Jaylen Brown like he's Ben Simmons, but it was a terrible decision that quickly backfired. Draymond allowing Jaylen to make his first few shots, which were wide open uncontested warm-up shots, gave him confidence. All of a sudden, he hit a few more shots. Next thing you know, he's on fire. Now he can't miss. Then you look up, and Brown has a career-high 19 points in the first quarter, and just like that, you're down 22. Yeah, things escalated that quickly. It was a lazy strategy from the start. That came with no adjustments once he continued to hit the shots they were conceding to him. Draymond even gave him a wide open I dare you corner 3. Like, come on, bro, who do you think Jaylen Brown is? He's not Westbrook, bruh. He's knocking that down more often than not. Peep this, the Celtics went on a 21-1 run in the first quarter, and at one point the Warriors scored in that stretch was a technical free throw by Klay Thompson on a defensive 3-second call. So yeah, off rip the Warriors got steamrolled to start the game. Yo, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum did what they were supposed to do. They took care of business at home in a dominating fashion. But I'm sorry, it's just hilarious to me seeing how amped up they were talking smack and celebrating, especially Jaylen. Like, alright, that's cool. But where was this energy from Brown and Tatum in the finals? When y'all got Debo by Curry and Wiggins on the biggest stage, when the stakes were highest. Exactly. Them dudes are regular season frontrunners that turn into frauds come playoff time. They always look unstoppable at times during the regular season, then the playoffs roll around, and all of a sudden dudes are getting exposed, packed up, and sent home. Like clockwork. This year won't be any different. Speaking of vengeance, last week in Washington, D.C., Jordan Poole had his own opportunity at vengeance against the Warriors. But unfortunately for him, it didn't play out like it did for the Celtics. The Warriors made easy work of the Washington Generals. I mean the Washington Wizards. Look man, the Wizards are trash, bro. And before I continue with this bake session, I just want to say, salute to Jordan Poole. He'll forever be appreciated in Warriors history for his contributions to the 2022 title. He was a key component on that team, and no matter how the rest of his career turns out, you can never take away the fact that he'll forever be a champion. With that being said, the Warriors dodged a bullet getting off that contract when they did. NBA execs are saying Poole now has the worst contract in the league, and the way he's played so far in DC, it's hard to argue against it. The Wizards brought him in thinking he could be a franchise cornerstone to help fill the void left behind by Bradley Beal, but he's been so ass, the Wizards had to bench him. In Poole's mind, I'm sure he thinks he's a superstar, but in reality, 6 man is probably his best role in the league. He's a streaky microwave scorer that doesn't impact the game defensively. In fact, he's probably one of the worst defenders in the league. That sounds like a 6 man to me. I wish JP the best of luck though, man. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. If you enjoyed the content, hey man, join the movement, hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, check out the video I did on Victor Wembanyama, who just might be the best prospect of all time. I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.